Yo, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about some Pokemon goodness because the Pokemon Company and Nintendo have officially revealed Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield for the Nintendo Switch, and it'll be launching late 2019. So let's go ahead and get right into the official information straight from the Pokemon Company. The Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games take place in the Galar region. Galar is an expansive region with diverse environments, an idyllic countryside, contemporary cities, thick forests, and craggy, snow-covered mountains. The people and the Pokemon who live there work together closely to develop the industries in the region. Fans will have the opportunity to visit various gyms in the Galar region in their quest to become champion. They will not be alone, since the newly discovered Pokemon they choose to be their first partner will be by their side. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield are the latest exciting adventures in the Pokemon video game journey that began 23 years ago on this day, said Mr. Ishihara. Since then, trainers around the world have discovered new Pokemon, engaged in epic battles, and made countless memories along the way. We look forward to continuing this journey by exploring a stunning new region in the Pokemon universe when the games launch later this year on the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get into the starter Pokemon, which is always a big deal when it comes to the Pokemon fanbase. The adventure begins in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield when the players choose one of three new Pokemon, Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble. So let's first talk about Grookey, who is the grass-type Pokemon, and this is a mischievous chimp Pokemon that is full of boundless curiosity. Then you have Scorbunny, who is a fire-type Pokemon and a rabbit Pokemon that is always running about, bursting with energy. And then you have Sobble, which is a water-type Pokemon, and this is a somewhat timid lizard Pokemon that shoots out attacks as it hides itself in the water. Okay, so it's a lizard. Some people are talking about a tadpole. I'm not sure if the tadpole and lizard are the same thing. I don't think so. But yeah, this is a lizard Pokemon. So that can maybe give us some insight on what it's going to evolve into or how it's going to look. And of course, there is the first official screenshots that you guys are seeing, but we won't be playing any video footage. It's not really liking people showing off the game at this point. I know that even for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there were some footage or some video footage, trailers and stuff, that will still get claimed to this point. So if you're making content on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, keep that in mind. But let's talk about this because this is exciting, and there's been such a range of emotions from fans, from non-fans, from people who barely cover the games and all that, but Pokemon is always a big deal whenever you bring up Pokemon. And I think the biggest thing that I can see, just first my own opinion on it, is that this is a drastic improvement from what we've seen from the mainline, normal mainline, not the mainline as in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but the other mainline, right? The real actual mainline that we've gotten before, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon X and Y. There's a huge jump when it comes to the scope and scale of the game from a graphics perspective. Obviously it looks better, there's more polygons and all that, the vistas, the locations, draw distance, but the art style is definitely similar, which is I think what the Pokemon Company wants and what people want. The Pokemon Company did state last year that, hey, this is going to be a game like Sun and Moon, like X and Y. They're not going to really change too much of the formula from that, because I feel that's what Game Freak felt that people wanted, is that Pokemon X and Y experience, that Pokemon Sun and Moon experience. And if you look at all the backlash and controversy that came out when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was launched, or when Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was even announced, let's just talk about that. People are saying, well, why don't we get a game that's like Sun and Moon in the previous game? So now there's a whole bunch of other stuff that people are saying now, but just in terms of my own opinion, I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, there's still some areas that they can brush up when it comes to like the textures on the ground and stuff like that, but to me, Pokemon, for me, just me personally, I know for other people, they care about like the graphics more and stuff like that, but for me, it's all about the gameplay and the barrier in terms of how it looks. Like, is it good enough? Is it a big enough jump from what we've seen with the normal mainline games? And that would be Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Yeah, absolutely. It looks a lot better, and it looks like it's going to play quicker too out in battles. Now we have to wait and see in terms of everything with that, but overall I was actually pretty impressed with the look of the game. I kind of freaked out with my reaction. I thought it was really cool. I like the environments and how like the camera is like when you go into towns and cities. It gives you a grander scale and scope. And if you look at the scope of a game like, let's say, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and you compare that to the scope when you get into towns and Pokemon Sword and Shield, the scope and scale is just so much bigger, and I actually really like that about this game. I think that the scope, once you get into the the towns is so much better, and I feel that training and battling and all that stuff is going to be solid. It's always been good in the Pokemon game, so really all what people are kind of just judging this based on is just the look of the game so far, because it's just the traditional classic Pokemon games. There is going to be random encounters. We saw that in the trailer. You go into tall grass, not random encounters everywhere, but random encounters once you go into tall grass. And they did show caves, but I don't think they showed any random encounters in caves. I have to take another look at it again, but I think they really just showed random encounters. They showed trainer battles. They did show off at the end of the trailer that big like stadium to where some people even thought it was like a soccer mini game or something like that, but I don't think so. I think there's a couple different areas that could be like a battle frontier type of place, but I also think that could be like a hub world for online competitions, or it could be the very end of the game after you play like the Elite Four. Maybe you play the Elite Four and then all of the past champions or whatever are all there in a competition at the end. So there's still a lot more information to be revealed in the structure of the game and kind of how it is and everything. They talked about the new region, the Galar region, and the map and everything. And some people were saying, oh, it kind of looks a little bit linear in terms of how you progress through it because of how like tall it looks. It's not necessarily like wide like some of the other maps out there, but I think what they wanted to show off in the trailer is that it's going to be dense with different types of locations. So you're not just going to be going through, okay, Route 1, it's like a rocky path, or Route 2, it's like a grass path, Route 3, there's more water here. There's actually like snowy areas, there's rocky mines, there's all different types of areas, which they talked about also in the description as well. So I think it's going to be a lot more dense than what we've seen in previous Pokemon games, and you're going to be able to go to a lot more different areas and vistas and locations that before you just might see in the distance, right? Or you might not see at all because of the camera angle, but now you're actually going to be able to go to this location or that location. But like I stated before, there's definitely some stuff that they can brush up with it, but the game isn't final. The game isn't final at all. They still have a lot more months to work on the game, several months, but so far what I've seen, I actually really like that. People wanted that traditional experience that Pokemon Let's Go wasn't that, right? So we're getting that with this game, and I'm excited to play it through. This is going to be a game because I haven't played a normal mainline game. I played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I had fun with that, but that's not the type of style of game that I'm really into as much. I mean, Pokemon Let's Go, it's cool and it's fun. It's fun for what it is, but this is more of the style that I'm looking forward to. And there's still so much more stuff that we have to learn about the types of Pokemon, the new Pokemon that are going to be in the game, because they didn't really show us any of the new Pokemon outside of those starters, right? A lot of the Pokemon in the trailer were just Pokemon that we've already seen before from various different gens, so they weren't really showing us a lot of the new Pokemon out there. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly the new Pokemon and how that factors into the competitive battling. But I definitely played Pokemon on a competitive level back in the day. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon X and Y, Pokemon Black and White. I would go online and play those games all the time, especially Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Pokemon Black and White. Those are the two games that I played the most, with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl being the game that I played the most competitively, the most hours. I have thousands of hours on the Nintendo DS, and then I have hundreds of more hours on Pokemon Battle Revolution, where you can take your DS game and you can transfer that over to the Nintendo Wii and then play that online against people with better graphics as well. So I'm a big Pokemon battler type of person. I'm not as much into like the experience with like the single player and all of that. I'm really looking at the multiplayer features and all that, but it's cool. It looks like the single player is going to be there and it's going to be functional, but we don't know too much about like who's going to be the main bad guys. Actually, we don't really know anything about that. They didn't talk about that at all. So we don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have a pretty typical or normal type of Pokemon story. They kind of mix things up a little bit with the whole gyms and all of that, the challenges with Pokemon Sun and Moon. That looks like it's going to be removed. They're going to go right back to gyms, but we'll see how those gyms operate and we'll see what they do. Maybe they kind of mix it up just a little bit with how those gyms operate. So we'll have to wait and see. Overall, I'm excited for the game. I think it's going to do very well. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did very well for Nintendo and the Pokemon Company. 10 million units in about a month and a half. I think this game can easily double up on that for those who are interested in how well the game is going to do. I think it's going to shoot off into the stratosphere when it comes to sales. It's going to be pretty good based on what I'm seeing so far. So what do you guys think so far about Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield? What is your starter Pokemon going to be? What game are you guys going to pick up? And I guess I'll answer those questions so people don't ask me relentlessly in the comment section. But I'm probably going to be picking up both Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. And I'll probably play Pokemon Sword first just because I like swords. So Pokemon Sword will be played first. And then I'll probably pick up Score Bunny in terms of my starter Pokemon. I think he's going to be the first Pokemon that I play as, because I've always traditionally liked the fire Pokemon, the initial fire Pokemon. I love the Typhlosion evolution. I love Charmander. I love all of the fire Pokemon. Infernape. I love all of them. So I usually go with the fire starter. So I'll probably go with Score Bunny on this one. So what do you guys think overall about all of this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.